Today we are renovating our final apartment in San Myshuno. We have renovated the entire San Myshuno world, all of these apartments that were already residential, plus we've added a secret apartment up here. This used to be the Stargazer Lounge and we have turned that into a penthouse. And then our last apartment is, wait, now I can't find it, is this one, 8 land grab. Crazy. So I will have this save file available for you guys to download. So you can download all of these apartments in one go. I'll put it on my website at deligracy.com. Also, if you do decide to buy any of the Sims packs used in a save file, because I've used all of them, or if you want to get apartments in the Sims 4 City Living, there is a publisher sale on right now with up to 85% off until May 13, and you can use my code word on the EA app at checkout. Just enter the word Deligracy in the promo code section, and that will directly help support me as a creator. So thanks to EA for sponsoring this part of the video, and let's jump into it. So let's have a look at the apartment to start with. This currently has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. The furnishings are already 98,125 simoleons, so really bougie and expensive. It has a great view. It's a serviced apartment, so it gets cleaned, a 25,000 deposit. While many are stunned by the panoramic vistas, including a fantastic view of a helicopter landing pad, visitors will note the exclusive address and luxury walk-in closets as the prime qualities of this spacious residence. It has a great view. The beautiful views are sure to lift anyone's spirits. And a serviced apartment, the rent for this apartment includes a maid service. And I totally forget about that bonus trait. So that's really cool. So we're definitely working with a bougie apartment. Also the fact that it's a land grab apartment kind of says that it's a little fancy, because a land grab's a little fancy. And it's really cool in this district with the insane view. And where is this helicopter pad they speak of? Is that it over there? I think it is. Wow. That would be amazing if you could see people like landing on the roof in a helicopter from your apartment. So I'm thinking for this last one, we keep it like nice and neutral. We just make it look schmick, gorgeous, just something that any fancy sim could live in. Just your classic apartment renovation. Okay, so currently we do have a little bit of a fuddy-duddy half wall in my opinion here. I'm not sure if I want to keep that with this like little desk area under the staircase. Imagine living in this insane apartment, super expensive. You have your own maid, and this is where you do your work. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So we are definitely going to improve that. It's not going to be underneath the staircase. This is very bare, like not really much use of space. Honestly, I feel like that would have made more sense like over here. So we'll do something with this area. We have a nice door to a beautiful balcony, which also we can see matches the balcony underneath. Interestingly, there's a window missing here, but I think that's because that's where the elevator is. Oh, it's because there's a wall divider there, which we can't, yeah, we can't shift that. I like this open plan living style and this huge kitchen. I think we can make this look a little nicer. Let's jump upstairs and see what we're working with as well. There's quite a generous landing. There is so much room up here. We have this huge fancy bedroom. It's very opulent, I suppose, with this walk-in wardrobe. However, they do have to cross the hallway to get to the bathroom. And speaking of which, this bathroom is huge, by the way. You have to go upstairs to use the bathroom, so it might make more sense to have a powder room downstairs. Then you walk through to like a private lounge room. That's really cool. I don't mind this. And I guess this is like the master bedroom area because they have their huge bathroom over here, and then their big bedroom here with a fireplace and their walk-in wardrobe. So it's pretty cool. I think I want to keep the luxurious kind of size of things. I'm a little bit tempted to add an extra bedroom, but if we keep it as just 2 bedrooms, then we can make it more luxurious. I also just want to gut the whole thing, honestly, in terms of the floor plan, in terms of the furnishings. Sometimes we like to keep a few things when we do these renovations, but this one, being the last one, I just want to completely redo it to suit our style. I will keep this original balcony just because it suits the rest of the building, and when you start changing the balconies, it can look a little strange, I think. And actually, I would love to hear in the comments down below what you think we should do next. Like, should we maybe do a mini series of editing the apartments in Harborview? I mean, not Harborview. That's totally apartments that I built with James. Oh my God, renovating that would be a big project. I'm not doing that again. Do you guys think that after this, we should renovate the apartments that came with Eco Lifestyle as like a mini apartment series? Or would we want to do a complete redo of San Myshuno? Like, I would be open to that. That's how much I've just loved renovating apartments. They're just so much fun. And I feel like we can always make it look different and create different save files. Or maybe we really need EA to make another apartment city. I mean, we did just get The Sims 4 for rent, which is kind of what we were looking for. Now, do we want to keep this original floor plan and just make some minor changes? Let's put some lights in, just so we can see what we're doing. And I'm also just gonna match all of the flooring and walls, so it feels a bit more like a blank canvas. I just find that easier to work with. And is this whole little area just, oh my gosh, this is just dead space in here. So we actually have this to use as well. Okay, well, one thing I think we could improve is adding a powder room, which we could literally just turn this dead space that was here into a nice little powder room. Like I said, we'll adjust the wallpapers and flooring as we go, but I'm just gonna whack a door in here for now. Because it would be nice to put like a toilet in this corner, maybe one of the fancy city living ones, and then you'd just have a basin in here. I don't think you'd need to have a shower. Because often in these wealthy homes, you just have a guest bathroom without a shower, which we call it a half bathroom in Australia. Let's just put that there for now. I know that the other apartment isn't structured like this, but it would be really nice to have these as some doors, but the doors are slightly wider than the windows. Luckily, we do have some base game doors that kind of match these windows, so we could actually have a door going out to the balcony here, which would make it look quite fancy, but still keep the general look of the exterior without ruining like the whole appearance of the building looking realistic. One thing that's bothering me is this staircase is a light wood and the rest of the flooring is a dark wood. So I'm gonna match that to the flooring. Actually, I think this staircase is a little more modern looking and I prefer this balustrade. Also, the Modern Luxe kit has a fresher looking wallpaper than this one that's got a lot of shadow and texture on it. So maybe we can freshen up the standard wallpaper to be the Modern Luxe one. And Modern Luxe is a kit that you can get. It's got some really nice pieces in it that I find to be quite handy. Okay, that is definitely looking a little fresher. It's like we're renovating this apartment to sell it. Like the land grabs are like, right, we need to sell this apartment. It needs a complete freshen up. So it's kind of a realistic renovation we're doing. You know, I'm tempted to put a wall here. Usually I don't really like closing in spaces. Oh my gosh, I wish this pointless renovation arch was also in small and medium sizes because it's so handy because it's just so simple and these are so short. And for medium height, they're all decorative or curved. I mean, I guess we have Eco Lifestyle, but it's a lot more industrial than what I was wanting it to look like. I mean, I guess we could get away with that in white. What do we think of this staircase being closed in? Then we could do this little entrance nook here. We would have to make this a void, which not ideal, but it's only a little triangle. So we could have like an entrance hallway table here where you dump your keys, maybe a feature wall in there. I mean, then could we have a fireplace against this wall? You could have your big TV, or do we move the lounge room over to this side so there's just a little bit more breathing room? Something like that. And then you have a nice dining table over here. Again, I'm not sure about the colors of this and the style. Maybe over here we could have some kind of bar. There's actually a new bar that we got with the Party Essentials pack, and it's just like really nice and minimal, or it has these really cool like patterns on them, which I really like this. Like we could totally have a bar there. Maybe if we remove their outer chairs or even just face it against the wall, the Sims can still use it. We definitely need to work on the furniture more. Like I'm not happy with the color scheme we currently have, but sometimes it's easiest just to figure out where you're going to put stuff and then worry about styling it afterwards. I think I want to change the flooring and the walls to be a little less traditional or classic, because I don't feel like what we previously had matches this building. Like this building is super modern and contemporary. So I think we should do the same inside. And I haven't used these eco lifestyle wooden floorings, I think, in any of the apartments in this color. I think we did this lighter color a few times, which I absolutely love. But I'm always trying to also utilize the darker colors too. And I just like that this has lots of different tones in it. And we could utilize like some neutrals, some soft sage greens, just make it really contemporary and kind of trendy, even though I hate that word. Maybe we get rid of the gold accents in this apartment. We have definitely done beautiful gold accents in other apartments. Yeah, we could do something like that. And what kind of rug would we put under this table? Classic base game, you really cannot go wrong with this one. Or if we're a little over that, we could do, I love this eco lifestyle rug. It's just like a wee little bit small though. It just needs to be that little bit wider. Ooh, maybe we can size down this one because that is the perfect size when sized down. I don't mind the color, but I don't think it really goes with our other rug. That is kind of cute going with these coral pinks with the soft green. That's a win too. If we were gonna do this coral color, I just would want to change the chairs, I think. We could just do lighter chairs with a darker seat color. And then I want to have like a really nice light going over here. Whatever sim lives here, maybe they like to think they're into nature and earthiness, but really they're super rich and slightly out of touch. Ooh, these are new lights. Oh, I wish they were longer. They just look a little short, but they are beautiful. And yeah, they're from the new party pack as well. Oh, and the disco ball, fun. We need some lights with a little bit of length. That's why I love these ones from Tiny Living. We can be inspired by the other piece of lighting and do like a whole row of them because this house is a little bit extra. I could do something like this. I'm just holding down Alt to arrange them. That's actually really quite pretty. And because we have different lengths of this light available, we could maybe have one lower one in the middle. Oh, I also like those lights. But this apartment has more curves. These are very angular. Let's go with the curvy stuff. The sim who lives here, if they were a human in real life, they would get really expensive cold pressed juices that you drink out of a jar. Honestly, I really love a cold pressed juice in a jar. Oh, we need our curtains. Because we've got the peachy tone in here, we actually could do a peachy curtain. And we've also got the greeny color as well, so we could do either of those. What does it look like if you do both? Oh, actually the top of them won't match and that it'll kind of look like a circus, I think. You gotta experiment, okay? The white works, or we can go very kind of bland, neutral. I mean, bland, neutral always works. The green's a bit refreshing though, right? This wall looks like it really wants to have some kind of shelf on it or big show-stopping art piece. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, there's the classic battens, which we do a lot, but that always looks nice. I actually love when we do the TV wall battens with the fireplace. That's always a good time. I think this shelf is very classy and simple to have behind the couch there. We could have a collection of plants over here, or we could do like an activity or skill. There's a new turntable. This is from the Party Essentials kit. We could use that. It's a little bit different. How do we feel about these black rounded sconce lights? I don't know if it feels quite right. It's a bummer the base of this is silver. It's funny, even though we have so many sconce lights, there's not many of them that I actually like to use. I probably use this one the most. I think I'm just gonna do these rock ones that we got with one of the exercise kits or stuff packs, because at least we can kind of put them up the wall like that and make it look like an interesting piece, you know? Get a couple of other colors in here, like that nice brown. Actually, let's do the brown feature wall over here. Okay, and now for the kitchen, because I, for some reason, just remembered that we have to do a kitchen. I might have not left us enough space. The idea I had was to run a kitchen along this wall. I was gonna go like that, although I feel like we need space for one extra counter, and space we don't have, because I don't want to make this a smaller entrance point. I'm slightly concerned about the floor plan I've gone with. Also, part of me feels like this has to be in line with the kitchen too. Do we do a wall here and create like a corridor? Or what about this? What if we made this staircase a single staircase and pushed that back and got rid of this and just, I don't know, did something creative with that wall? I think the best way we can manage this is by putting these dividing beams here. So it's not like so closed in if it was a wall is what I'm trying to say. And then we can have an L-shaped kitchen like this. Gonna adjust this back slightly so it looks maybe a little bit nicer. Oh no, but once I move one, I have to move all of them. So we have that. And then there's, you know, an opportunity to have a little bit more bench space. I mean, we could do the full U-shaped kitchen like this. I kind of like this square island. I'm also gonna match these other cabinets that don't go with the Dream Home Decorator ones. But I think the colors go. Probably have to put a wall here. You know, it's different, it's unique. It's a unique way of approaching this. It's definitely a little unusual, but I think it's creative. Okay, and that couch doesn't really fit there anymore. You know, I know it's not the proper pieces to put on the end here, but I like the size of this more. Safety first with a fire alarm. We also want another heater there. And yeah, I think it's a shame, you know, the kitchen is a little bit on the smaller side, but then the other thing is we could just not have an extra room down here, but I think it'd be nice to have an office or like a little bit of extra space to do something with. That's at least my way of thinking. I have a funny little dishwasher over there. Oh no, I can't though. I just don't like how it cuts into the door handle. So we're gonna have to go full size. Oh, but that handle looks bad too. We need it integrated. I'm gonna let you guys put a dishwasher in if you want to. Okay, so that's our kitchen. You can also add bench chairs, obviously. An opportunity to have some lighter wood come through. And yeah, it's a shame about this couch. It's just a wee little bit too big. Do we have some nice two-seaters? I mean, we could maybe make this one work. They do seem very small though. I always think they're modular, these couches, but they're not. I don't know why I'm always thinking that. These look too mid-century. That's too small. This isn't suiting the vibe. Or like I said, we could use modular, like do an L shape. It's a bit fiddly, the modular furniture. And I'm not sure I really like this swatch. Maybe we just go with these couches and call it a day because they're modern and they're nice. Now that we've got the kitchen in, I think I actually prefer the lighter, more neutral curtains. You could definitely go with the green if you're really into the green color. I think this is just a little bit more simple. Maybe we can put this on the wall and size it down and give it a lighter frame. And maybe while we're at it, size the TV down. It's a cool TV, but it might be just a little big for this room. Okay, then we're in desperate need, like beautiful plants and decor. I feel like this light just makes it look fancy, this whole area. We need to put it in like next to the TV. Ooh, or maybe we can make a little lighting feature. Like there's cactus lights growing out of the floor. I also like these low coffee tables because you know, we can make it look like they come out of the base of this. I am just switching out the kitchen counters because I decided that the other ones were a little bit dark and a lot of our house is really soft looking. And also I like how it has a waterfall edge. It just looks really nice. And then I have a feeling this area is gonna look nicer as well. And once we piece it all together, I always go back to things like, oh Lord, that is not cute. Yeah, I'm always going back and being like, wait, could I do better? Could I make this look nicer? I'm so torn on the L shape. For some reason, I feel like it looks, what is it about the U shape that I don't like? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, you guys, but just to me, it looks maybe a little less fancy. I'm really not into this light. We could do with some strip lights, actually. Maybe just the RGB under here from high school years. Sometimes I just place a heap of them. Gorgeous. Man, I'm still working on this. I know why. I just like it that little bit thicker. I know it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Now, back to our lounge area that requires just a touch more light. I think this painting is perfect on our wall over here, but obviously these canvases are meant to lean on the ground against the wall. So I was like, maybe we could do like a little reading, I don't know, shelving situation back here and just lean it on there. We're gonna do a little bit of an optical illusion. If we place it further down, I think it kind of visually looks like it's sitting on it more, like it's a bit more convincing. But I think just the colors in this, and it's so soft and it's so pretty. Drink every time I say soft in this video. And what should we actually put in these? Something slightly bougie. Slight bouge, but not too much bouge. Or we could just exit bouge and do board games. What do we think of that? Is that nice? I quite like that little corner nook. And I liked the idea of the taxi. Maybe it's better off on the coffee table. Actually, no, we'll put it on a shelf. Yeah, just a little A little bookshelf moment. Okay, so in terms of bathrooms, I think we should all make them relatively similar. I think we just go like sandy tiles, either combined with like a gray wall tile. I so wish we had these as a wall tile as well. That would have been so good. Yeah, maybe we just do that because the grout in the middle is kind of gray. That's where I'm getting the gray from. Maybe they should be the square shape. Oh gosh, I don't know. But we'll have a nice wooden feature wall here. And we can put the basin over on this side actually. That's nice. There's a beautiful area for a basin. If only we had a longer freestanding basin, that would be cool. That's right, we'll pop it right there, right on the seam line. We'll have a beautiful mirror. Whoa, we could go fancy big mirror. I mean, why not? It's the showing off bathroom because it's the main powder room. Go big or go home, they said. And we have our fancy toilet to show off with as well down here. And got our little toilet paper. Easy. And then do we want to put this extra light on the wall? Yeah, why not? That's gonna be our bathroom style. And then over here, I was thinking we would do probably some kind of office situation. I love this flooring, by the way. This flooring is just base game. It's called the Quality Wide Planks with a K. This would also make a really lovely gym room just because of the windows. They're so nice. And the reason why I've turned this door inwards is because when we turn it out the other way, it interferes with the corridor, I think. Let's continue the green theme. What bookcase? We could do Book Nook bookcases because they're nice and easy. They have some variations of the actual colors of books on the shelves, which I appreciate. Whoa, we could do double wall height of these. That's awesome. I actually love that. What a dream. Like if you had lots and lots of books, what a dream. You could also put the desk in the middle of the room, but I always find this so... Like, I always think about cable management when a desk is in the middle of the room. What are you gonna do with those cables? I suppose it is The Sims, though. I do say kind of realistic apartment, but also at the same time, I'm like, well, yeah, I'd have a bit of fun. It's the last one. Yeah, I don't know if I can stop doing these apartment renovations. Like, this is our identity at this point on this channel. So you sit here and you're like, come into my office. Is the fairy chair too much with the fairy rug? It's too much. It's too much fairyness. That chair's nice. That's nice. Or do we want to do like an Anna Wintour moment where the desk is like against the wall like this and then she has all the pictures here. And then here we could do maybe, oh, we could do a yoga mat because yoga is really, really, really awesome to have in your game. The yoga mats from Spa Day are really good for getting your Sims in a better mood or a certain mood, you know, get them focused, get them inspired, energized. So this can be our yoga workroom. And that's actually, you know, what I have in here. I have my meditation cushion and I actually have a yoga mat on the floor. I actually did a full office tour for members. So if you're a member and you haven't watched that yet, you might enjoy it. You would definitely need to have some kind of storage in here other than just the bookshelves. But we don't, what kind of, well, definitely not this. This isn't really suiting the vibe of the rest of the house. I mean, this kind of gives the idea of a filing cabinet. Or do we just move the door across? Yeah, that's nice. And have a mood board above it. It's a gorgeous office. I would love to have that space. So outside, I'm not pleased by this concrete. It is just not very nice. And I'm aware the one downstairs has the exact same concrete and a rug that looks like it should be an indoor rug outside. Although outdoor rugs do exist. I've never had one, but I'm certainly quite curious about them. I would like to use this from Home Chef Hustle, this lovely lightish looking concrete, I think. Yeah, we'll use that. I also want to have some lighting out here. So pop that there just so we have a couple of things. All right, and we're going to deal with the outdoor area later. For now, I'm actually really happy with this floor plan. Quite a good use of space. For now, let's venture upstairs. Oh my gosh, we have so much to do. I don't love that there's no windows in this room. Like, it actually makes me feel claustrophobic looking at it. So I'm kind of thinking we open this up because there was a lounge room over this side. And if we open it up towards where the windows are, oh, I see why they did the lounge room because there's no windows here either. This is a really tricky... Oh, this is really hard, you guys. This is really hard because there's not enough windows for how deep these rooms go. We gotta think about this very carefully. Okay, that we can't edit. I think we need to make the most of where the windows are, make the most of it, and then try and put the bathrooms in the windowless areas. I'm gonna do a balustrade there. Okay, so obviously, okay, actually I need some beds. Let's get a bed, just so I can see what scale I'm working with. Okay, so we can have a bedroom over here. Lovely bedroom could be here. Built-in wardrobes would be nice, but they also had amazing walk-in wardrobes. They probably had those walk-in wardrobes to utilize all of this space that is windowless as well, which is clever. If we could have another bedroom like here, there's obviously a bedroom over here. This is interesting that it's all like angled. Oh my gosh, bed right in the middle here. I feel like we can do 3 bedrooms up here. There is so much space. Ooh, or we make the lounge room in this area, the upstairs lounge room. You know, do something like this. Okay, you could have a bedroom here that has a little bathroom right here, or, you know, you could do like a bathroom here that they use, which is fine because that could be, say, a guest room. And then this room looks enormous. This could have big bathroom in here. This one could definitely have a bathroom, maybe like a walk-in wardrobe opening up here. Oh wait, no, then it would need a little bit more space for the actual wardrobe to be put in. We might be able to make that. I don't know, it's hard to say. Maybe it makes more sense to have walk-in here, bathroom here. Okay, and then this can be the big, beautiful main bedroom that has an amazing walk-in wardrobe and then a massive bathroom back here. Or this can be regular bedroom with a nice bathroom. Okay, I think I figured it out. So there's actually 4 bedrooms up here, and then this is a big area that somehow could be an extra lounge room. Like, do we even want this to be a lounge room, or would we rather just have bigger rooms coming like all the way out to here? And this is a corridor. Okay, I did just have to take my dog for a walk, but I'm back. Okay, so this is the floor plan we're going with. I have also placed a few beds in each room just to figure out a general idea of the color scheme. And I've also just put in a couple of bathroom items as well and some corridor items. So right now the corridor is looking pretty good. We just have some shelves and stuff around there, but we gotta get onto these bedrooms. Okay, for the main bedroom, I was thinking this forest green was quite pretty, and it's still going with that general earthy vibe of the house that we were kind of wanting to go with before. The 4-poster bed is kind of perfect because it blends into this paneling we've been using throughout the house. So I kind of like the main bedroom suiting the aesthetic of the rest of the house, while the other bedrooms have a little bit more unique character, because let's pretend this is the parents' room or the owner of the house's room. Then surely they already like the main aesthetic of the house. Whereas a kid in another room, they're probably like, I'm so used to all of these earthy colors, I want to do something different. So that's kind of my thoughts. Also, to make it look just that little bit more lived in, sometimes I put the light to the side, you know, add some magazines or some books on the side. We need a rug. We could double up some earthy brown rugs like that. This bed is really wanting an ottoman at the end of it. When I have an ottoman at the end of my bed, I know I will have made it in life. I suppose with all of this room, we could have some lounge chairs. I've seen people who are quite well off. They actually have like a full-blown lounge room in their bedroom. And like, this lounge room is bigger than the main lounge room in my house. It's like 3 times the size of it. And look, I'll admit, you know, the beige, the brown, it's a little, you know, boring. But the story I'm telling in my head about the Sims who live here, they like playing it safe. They're trying to live that Instagram life, but in real life. Could this work on the back wall? Like a full TV unit? It doesn't look as fancy. Whoa, this curved TV is not custom content. It's just from the new party pack. Is there a white version of it? Hey, that's kind of cool. Would this? No. Oh Lord, what were you thinking, girl? What were you thinking? This is one of my favorite console tables. Ooh, or we could do marble. I'm thinking trestle, or I'm thinking marble. The trestle's too rustic. The marble is too stone-like. So I'm going back to my original choice. Okay, James is also filming at the same time, and I can just hear him say, "Spin that wheel." And he says it so loudly. I wish so badly that these floor canvases didn't have this backwards canvas. Like, of course, sometimes it's really nice to have that backwards canvas, but man, I love these frames. They have so many good paintings on them. Like, that's beautiful, the forest. Maybe we just put this TV clean on the wall And then we can have like a little ottoman underneath and a little stool for funsies. And they're feeling like all artsy with their canvas, all right? Not ideal, but at least it's something different. At least we're trying, all right? Oh, I kind of want to put this on the stool. This white on cream ecru thing we're doing here is, I'm liking it. Making me feel a certain way. Don't look into that. Okay, let me just like whack a couple of baskets under here. This is just like linen stuff. Tissues. Some people say it's gross to have tissues in a bedroom, but like what happens if you need tissues in a bedroom just for something innocent like blowing your nose? You know, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, all right? Call me crazy. Yeah, I think that looks good. For the bathroom, I've done like a double shower situation over here, which I think is kind of cool. I've also got a spa bath in the corner, which I never use that item. I love to have a stool in the bathroom. We actually have a stool almost exactly like this that we call the poop stool. Not because you use it to poop, but just because you can like put your poop drops, you know, the drops you put in the toilet so it doesn't smell, and like your little air freshener and whatever there. Still not sure what kind of color I want this to be. Maybe we'll go with the green. And I like the bathrooms being like low level light. I like the idea of it being damp and cool in the bathroom and peaceful. There's nothing worse than having a bath under like a fluorescent light and you're like, it's just not relaxing. It goes against everything a bath is meant to be. And whenever I lift things up, I am pressing Control and the 9 key to lift it up. That is gorgeous. And then if you're wondering where the toilet is, the toilet's just having a little sneaky session in here. Okay, one room done. I would definitely stay in here. I love this. Although the only thing I'm not feeling are these chairs. Let's get rid of them. I don't like them. I'm entering perfectionist era. Brown. Do we want brown chairs? No. Oh my gosh. Look at the green. Look at the green on this chair. It is perfect. This is from The Sims 4 for Rent, and it's going to tie into our walls. Gorgeous. Okay, then this main bedroom, we were thinking about having a walk-in wardrobe over here because that's like what the original house had. Dream Home Decorator has some walk-in wardrobe pieces where we can create a modular wardrobe. Honestly, if you just want like a clean cut wardrobe, you can always just like pop a couple of these around the room. Like bam, bam. Oh, I was gonna say bam, 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 but we can't actually center this one. Like that's actually pretty nice. I feel like you guys are not gonna be impressed by that. I think you guys want the full walk-in wardrobe situation with Dream Home Decorator, so I'm doing it for you. So if you've never used the Dream Home Decorator pieces before, they snap together. So then you can move them around like this. I usually like to do the hanging wardrobes combined with a couple on the bottom like that, combined with some regular looking cupboards. And then with the move objects on sheet, I like basically just double all of these up to make a corner piece just like that. I know it's a little dark and probably a bit hard to see. Actually, they might have corner pieces. I can't remember. No, I don't think they do. And yeah, gradually we just build out a beautiful extravagant. Let's put a nice mirror here in gold. And then we've got to hang some clothes up. So luckily, Dream Home Decorator also came with a whole heap of clothes and shoes. And also handsy, like little storage baskets and things you can put like on top of the wardrobes. I kind of wish they also could have added shopping bags. That could have been very cute. Okay, we could put the fun spotted lights in here. That's cute. Okay, for this room, I was thinking of doing a twin bedroom with these like dusty rose / brown colors to give it a little bit of its own character. Actually, I think that brown is a little much. Oh, I don't know. Let's maybe just stick to the wood and the pink. Oh, no, we'll go the brown. Are you getting whiplash from my decision making? I've definitely been in a little bit of a chocolate and strawberry color scheme mood lately. If you watched my last build, my mid-century one, there was a lot of this kind of color going on. One thing that I love to do is I get a dining table or like a really big table, say this one, and then I put 2 computers on it, or in this case, like 2 kids' computers. Oh, well, they're more like art tablets. And there you go, you can have a double desk. How about this? Is that cute? With fairy lights? We can kind of stretch them across. We could do a shelf in the middle This is from Modern Luxe. And then I think there's matching side tables. I think we need wooden side tables to go with the bed. Here we go. And then what to put above the bed head? What about a couple of wood panels in the middle or a couple of wood panels on the bed? Kind of gives the illusion of a bed head. And the goldy tone goes with the golden wood tone. I think I'll leave it like this so then you can put like a picture above the bed or something like that. Ooh, or instead of a shelf, we could do like a full playhouse. Just not very aesthetic for this kind of family. Which is sad for the kids. But we could do these little chalk pictures. That's cute. Okay, we'll have like a kitty toy box at the end of the bed because it just wasn't looking child friendly enough in here. I felt bad for them. Okay, there's now a few toys. And I really love these boxes from Dream Home Decorator. Just as like kids boxes for stuff. Toy boxes. Okay, better. Definitely more kid-friendly. The kids' bathroom can be mint green with a little bit of pink with a fun squiggly mirror. Maybe for this room, we could do half carpeted because this is such a big space. I feel like you could just go, wee. I like the idea of blue and green taken from the swatches of this bed just because I haven't done that before. I feel like I've got to go out of my comfort zone, otherwise all of my bedrooms end up looking the same after a while. This sim can be a simfluencer. There was a weird glitch with this and the curtains, like even if the curtains are not intersecting the desk object, it still looks like it is. So it was confusing my eyeballs, so that's why the curtains have been pushed to that side, just so you know. Okay, so we've got the desk area, very nice. We put another chair there. So actually no, that probably looks like a little bit too much. Put a plant. When in doubt, put a plant. Can't go wrong. This painting kind of ties in the green and the blue quite well. Or is it a bit much? Maybe this is better, something a little more simple. I'd also do a stylist platform in here just because this room is so big. I'm a little lost with how to fill up the space. But I think it also makes sense for them to have a little bit of extra style because they also have this walk-in wardrobe area too, where we can put more styling stuff. All right, so we've got some clothes in here, and a walk-in wardrobe situation. Put another couple of cupboards up there. For the last room, I was thinking this would be a guest room, so we can keep this pretty neutral, I think. I guess just make it look nice. Maybe we just go with a plain bed, some soft colors. We can get the wardrobe that actually goes with this bed. It's the complete set. Pick up some orange from the rug and a macrame on the wall. Maybe just not anything. Just keep this room plain because it's just like the neutral guest room. And I think that's everything. So without further ado, let's do the grand tour. So this is the exterior of the apartment and it's not the top one, it's actually this lower one. Oh my God, the hallways are hideous. Who would do this wallpaper and this carpet in a brand new building? The inside does not match the outside. Okay, so once you come into the apartment, we have this lovely little area to put your keys. And then we have what I think is quite clever, a divide here. So we can go do. Look at this gorgeous dining room. Beautiful. We've got our bar over here. A very simple dining table. And in many ways, a very simple kitchen. But it does the job. Down here is our lounge room. I did play around with the colors and change a few things. I decided to go a little bit more neutral. And I also doubled up these coffee tables and made like a little T shape. I just thought it looked cool. The bathroom's really simple. It's got a fun toilet, a nice big mirror. And remember, the staircase is behind the kitchen. And if you go out here, you have this crazy view. Barbecue area, this table here. I just put the chairs on either end of the table to make it look like 6 Sims, but it will still only work as a picnic table. And then we have some planters and a nice lounge. And then if you go around this side, and here is our really gorgeous office. And I love this office. Like, this is surprising to me how much I like it. I think it's just because I did something that I wouldn't usually do by putting the desk against the wall. And then we've got the yoga mat here. It's a good space. Let's go up the stairs. So upstairs is just like a corridor. We got rid of the lounge room up here and put in extra bedrooms instead. So it went from 2 bedrooms to 4. But this is what the upstairs landing looks like. It's quite bougie looking. And it's nice that there's still some natural light up here. Let's go into this room first. Okay, so this is the room we just did. It's very plain and it's very simple. This is just like a guest room or a whatever room. Delete everything and turn it into a skill building room or a nursery. And then just next to it is a bathroom. If we go back up here to our left, unfortunately the windows are glitching out, but this is our massive blue and green room. I just thought I'd try something different with the colors. I like this computer corner. The space is really handy. Like you've got lots of room to move around, lots of room to place any skill building items you might want. And then in here is our bathroom. Very nice. Yeah, that's our big blue room. Then up here on our left, this is our twin rose room. I think this is really sweet. For a while, we struggled to get a kid-friendly vibe, but I think we met in the middle of bougie and kid-friendly quite well. So we've got lots of toys in here, a lovely double desk, and then they have a bathroom, which is green with a bathtub and some pink accents. So yeah, I think this was actually quite a cute room. And then last of all is the main bedroom. This room is probably my favorite. I just love the green earthy colors. I think it's really nice. I also like how minimal it is in the corner with the TV. And I've also never used that TV before with the backlight and the curves, so that's kind of fun. And of course they have a big walk-in wardrobe. So that was a little bit of fun to make. Very dreamy. Would love to have that in real life. And then their bathroom is just through here. And this is just so luxurious. Like you've got double basins, the most amazing view, this spa bathtub with plants around it, the shower nook with a double shower in here, and then of course a toilet just behind the doorway. So yeah, I think this was a good use of the floor plan. Like I really like this. So I will upload this to my website in the next few days. I'll link it down below as soon as it is uploaded, but just give it a few days for me to like get it all set up. I think I really like this. The only thing is the living room might be a little bit smaller than the amount of bedrooms upstairs. And that's really because the space downstairs is so much smaller. So we did have a smaller kitchen, but I feel like we could have used this space as a kitchen and just not had the luxurious study, but I'm really glad we did do that because I love this study so much. So there we go, we're finished. I'll probably do a video touring all of the apartments and then I'll be able to confirm that yes, it's definitely been uploaded to my website, this save file, and where to get it. So keep an eye out for that and subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the video. Use code Deligracy if you're getting anything from the EA store. And as always, I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world. I can't wait to speak to you soon. And thank you so much to my amazing members for your support on this channel. I hope you're enjoying the bonus videos every week and have an awesome day. Dag dag!